what is that? What is that? That's an albino female ibex. And there's a level 5. Okay, bro. But I'll take that. Well, my friends, pretty much immediately as I woke up this morning, I was instantly thinking about what map do I want to make a video on today. And as I was kind of just flipping through the maps here, because yes, it does take Squid like an hour to decide sometimes, I came to the realization that we haven't been out here in Cuatro for legitimately ever. I think the last video in Cuatro was like the beginning of 2025 when I completed the Grand Slam multi-mount. So yeah, that, my friends, is exactly what we're going to be doing today. So in this particular server, it's right at the end of Red Deer drink time, so we got like a little bit. And I'm just kind of running the river here. I really wish I was in the server like an hour ago because the river is extremely fresh, but we got with us today the 308 and the OT6. There's not really any class 9 species in this map, kind of knows we're here. So I figured, maybe right in the neck there, that'll do it. I figured we might as well just make do with what we can for the last little bit of time we have in Red Deer drink time, and from that point, we'll just move on to kind of running through some of the fields. So for my not only first buck of the day, or stag of the day, but also my first harvest of the day, we're going to take this one as well. That's a beautiful heart shot there. I would say not some bad shooting right off the bat. Get the light brown fur there. I was kind of like, what is the off chance that's a urethra stick because he looks funky, but it's just the new remodel. Nice little 174 from 157 meters. Looking absolutely beautiful there. And then, you know, we got our casually heart-shotted one down here that I just turned around and smacked. I don't even know what gun I was using. I'm assuming those are both with the OT6. Typically in my kind of casual hunting loadouts, it'll consist of a 7-9 rifle, a 4-8 rifle, a 2-7 rifle, and then a class 1 and 2 rifle. But when you come up to maps like this where there's not really any class 9 species, the 4-8 rifles will pretty much cover it all, so that lets you bring a couple different types of 4-8 rifles, which can make things very, very interesting. And you know, Squid loves his bolt actions, so I brought with me the OT6 and the 308 bolt action. I think I've used the semi-auto ones enough in Great One grinds. Okay, well, kind of all running away, but maybe I can grab one of these females if I can't get one of the males. There wasn't really anything too interesting here, just wanted to take a wild boar down because, you know, new remodel and they're cool looking. And I mean, what better location, what better map to be recording a video at 9:30 on a Wednesday morning drinking my coffee. This is just amazing, dude. Sun shining in here, beautiful. Love these situations like this. Holy crap, the first shot was in the head, so sorry there. I'm sure that didn't feel very well. And as we kind of wrap up Red Deer drink time, might as well just pick a random direction and run in it, and we'll see what happens. Let the ibex get into their drink times. Maybe once we get down to like here, we'll kind of circle up through these lakes, go through there, and see what we can find, because there's no drink zones. I guarantee you there is a diamond ibex on this dude's map. It's just a matter of as long as we stay connected to the server and nobody else gets it before us. Well, I mean, that's something. Maybe if he'll lift off the ground for me, I can make an honest attempt to get him. I do not have a shotgun. I have the 22 mag. Keepers creepers, bro. Of course he goes over the hill. A lot of parts in this map are like super thick, so trying to get a pheasant with the 22 is probably not a smart thing to be doing, but you know, he's not dying potential. Let's just right in the head there. I should have immediately killed him, but it's called wild. So as for this guy, let's see what he would have scored. 1.87 there. The molting plumage, looking absolutely beautiful. Would have been a 14.86. As you can see, your boy's been shooting quite a bit of red fox. Miserably. So not a bad little rooster. Would have been very nice if I had a shotgun to properly shoot him with, but it's another species crossed off the list on Cuatro. Well, we got a decent opportunity for a resting boar here, and we haven't shot a male today, so we might as well, alright? Guess I'll use the 308 on this one, kind of a longer shot. Not really, I think he's actually exactly 150. Oh, he's actually less, 130. And we haven't used the 308 on a boar today. Oh wow, that was high. That was very high, but somehow we still got him. Okay then, so let me get this straight. Shoot terrible, easy kills. Make an honest attempt to shoot good, terrible kills. Blows my mind. This game completely and totally blows my mind, my friends. So, somehow we managed to get that into vitals. Don't ask me. I'm guessing because maybe he's laying down in bullet drop or something? Okay, he was kind of on an angle. So we went in, like, on the very top of the lungs, and then the angle that he was laying on, like, leaning backwards, kind of made the bullet go up and out, is at least what looks like is going on here. Just a little 97 there, but... Oh, he was exactly 150 meters. So it hit literally exactly where I had it at. Okay. I knew it was on him. It was just, like, really, really high, and... Well, I guess that's just about as high as we were right there. I felt like we were up here, but we got him nonetheless. Alright, so pretty much the only thing interesting at this lake for Southeasterns here is this level 3, but we have a really nice, well, not a really nice, but a decent level 4 Mouflon up here. 179 is their diamond and 158 is his max, so I figured, you know, we might as well just try to grab one of these ibex with the ot6. And if we can't, we'll swing over and try to grab that Mouflon. Not really sure if it's going to spook or not. First ibex of the day here. They're up here drinking grass. Oh, my word. Should just lift him off of his feet there, and that's just going to make them, honestly, go alert, which is better for us. Try to grab the 308. Now, okay, I was going to say, is he going to stand up, or 0 to 300? He is exactly 257, so, frankly, we could 0 to 150 and aim high, but try this. Should have been good. Yes, it was. Probably single long, maybe double long. I don't know. He's kind of dropping quick. Whatever it was, it's going to take him down. That's all that matters in my eyes. So this guy here with the ot6 is going to stand no chance whatsoever. Seems like, you know, 30-06, 7 mag, guns like that. For just the class 4 species in general, it just completely lifts them off of their feet, and it is hilarious to watch. Like, I always take the Malamar 7mm bighorn ram hunting. It's just hilarious because it just lifts them up off of their feet. Nice little 73 score gold there. 130 meters there with the ot6. Right lung, liver, stomach. 67 kilos. Lord have mercy. Alrighty, boys. And then probably the most interesting thing of the hunt thus far. Nice little 155 there is actually 11 points over gold. So, I mean, I'll take that. What kind of shot is that, bro? What? I've never had that happen in 8 years. What is this? I guess their lungs are kind of smaller than most other species, where their lungs kind of just end right at the spine. The bullet went over the lungs into the liver, but it passed directly over the lungs. What? What is this, bro? These things need a remodel so bad. They look like they're made out of clay. That's kind of how the bighorn ram horns used to look too, and if you go look at the new model for the bighorn rams, or maybe I'll try to overlay a screenshot, the difference is insane. This looks like an animal from like 2020. The bighorn rams look like an animal from 2026, and these things desperately need a remodel. Ooh, I really like the estimate on that. 89 is their diamond, 86 is his minimum, and 98 is his max. That might be a diamond level 4. Definitely going to try to get that guy down once I clarify that there's no level 5s or anything here. Spooked a couple of them over here a second ago, didn't really get the chance to see what they were. Kind of coming out of the thickens there, and spot over and see this guy. Max estimate, I mean... 89 is diamond and 86 is his minimum, so with my luck he's going to score minimum, but it is not an uncommon thing to get a diamond level for Southeastern Spanish ibex. In fact, I've shot more diamond level 4 Southeasterns than I have level 5 diamonds. Kind of crazy. That's just how they are for whatever reason. Nonetheless, we're definitely going to take him with the ot6. As for his horns, they don't look too promising, but then again, I haven't hunted Southeasterns in forever. Since we completed the Grand Slam, like I said at the beginning of the video, I believe that's the last time I hunted them. I don't know, boys. There's only really one way to find out, Squid Gang. We're gonna have to yoink him. And just like so. Drop that in there, and might as well take that one next to him as well. Well, something that always scares me is when the host leaves the session and some other player gets host, because then he has the ability to just ban everyone and take the server for himself. So, just gonna grab this female real quick, and, well, someone is already... You mean someone's already harvesting it? Yeah, that's me, bruh. Are we gonna get lucky here? Of course not. 86. He scored very, very bottom estimate. Like I said, those horns didn't look too promising. I think they have to be, like, wider, longer. But, I mean, he was still more than potential. Just not big enough. Well, I mean, it's not a diamond or anything, but there's the first Bacete ibex of the day. Figured I'd show you guys. Gonna shoot him either way because he goes up to 178. I'm not too familiar with the fur types on these things. I was never really super into them. I always like the Southeasterns and stuff better just because I really don't know. I guess I thought they looked unrealistic, then I realized this is actually how big their horns are in real life. And now I think I'm more mind blown by the fact that this is actually how they look, and from that point I just never found the time to hunt them again. They are some of the coolest looking species in the game. I never believed their horns actually got that big, but they do. They actually get that big, consistently. So double vitals on this guy. He's going to be a little 158 there. I don't know if I said that, but 191 is their diamond, so he wasn't potential at all. So we got double lung the second time and left lung the first time. First shot kind of spun him around a little bit more broadside. He's standing there getting ready to run away, and we completely obliterated him. I'm assuming 100 kilos, no, 110 kilos is their max weight, my bad. I was going to say, he's almost max weight if that were to be the case, but no, 110. Oh, what is that? What is that? That's an albino female ibex. 100% that's albino. Why are they drinking up in the trees? Well, there's something. It's just a female, but that's definitely albino. Guess I'm just gonna come down to the water's edge and see if I can get her. And I wish that could have been a level 4 or something. Still, I mean, an albino's technically more rare than a diamond. And there's a level 5! Okay, bro! That's guaranteed diamond, too. What the frick is happening right now? I go this long without anything. Now there's a guaranteed diamond right there and an albino over here. What in the world? What is happening? Okay, 308 time, baby. Gotta grab her. I think that, yeah, that's albino. There's no doubt about that. Let's see how far she is first. I don't care about messing her up because she's not going to score anything, but I'd at least like to get her. She's 221, and then that diamond was 290 to 380. It might make him go alert, but that's okay. I think we'll be fine. Shooting this albino in between the trees here. This went from quite a bland hunt to quite an interesting one. Did I not get her? I don't want to spook them down there. They're still calm. We might have to track her. Find her disturbed veg or something. What the heck, bro? The 308, that's the second time it's done some weird stuff like that today. I shot a red deer at the beginning. It's probably going to get cut because it wasn't very interesting, but yeah, I'll tell you what, we're definitely not going to use the 308 on this diamond. 191 is their diamond and 196 is his minimum, so this could be my biggest diamond ibex of all time. Beseat diamond ibex, at least. Okay, well, hopefully he'll turn for us or something. Maybe I could alert him, but I guess I'll take that. Oh, no, he's gonna turn. Never mind. Okay. Don't want to take that on the walk. Learned earlier that the lungs on these older models are very small. But I'll take that. That'll drop him. Okay, well, diamond ibex down. Let's freaking go. Now, as for that albino, oh, she did die. Nice. Now we don't even gotta worry about that. I'm gonna put a waypoint right there in the middle, so we should know roughly where she was standing. And well, just like that, that's cuatro colinas for you. 2 trophies at 1 lake. So the Yacht 6 pretty much never fails. Clearly vital organs here. Let me grab a quick picture of that. That thing is monstrous. Holy crap, dude. Before we get banned or something, let's go ahead and grab him. 200.36. Let's freaking go. Immediately tax that. That's what I'm talking about right there, my friends. It's not max weight. He's 106, but he's somewhat close with the orange fur type there. Beautiful double lung. What an absolute monster. And the crazy thing is there was only like 2 lakes that didn't have zones at them for Beseat Ibex, and those 2 lakes, last screenshot here, was this lake here and this lake here. Crazy thing is, this lake here had 2 trophies at it. Little did they know. If they would have just took the time to run from this outpost here all the way up to here, roughly a 2-kilometer run, they would have found an albino and they would have found a diamond. But no, Squidster found it, because Squidster is the GOAT. Okay, well, surprisingly, she didn't even run that far at all. Like, literally 165 meters, so I'm assuming she just came up here and kind of hung around for a minute, or maybe she was on her way back and she died or something. I don't know. But that's definitely an albino. The pink hooves, red eyes. That is awesome. A rare and a diamond at the exact same lake. She actually, no, she wouldn't even have been a silver. She would just be a bronze. That's crazy though, man. That's why it's very, very important. If you're on your own map, if you're in multiplayer, doesn't matter. If there are lakes and it's at their drink time where there's no zones, check them. Because you just don't know where those trophies are going to spawn at. And you know, you could have an albino and a diamond, 200 plus diamond for that matter, at the same lake. And if you don't have any trophies, shooting and claiming males, as you're looking for the trophies, will eventually spawn you trophies. Trophies don't need to be initial to be put in your lodge. But hey, I would say that is a massive success for today's video. I think I'm going to put that 200 plus back in the main lodge. Not entirely sure. Maybe we can go look and see if we can find a place for it, but I would assume probably the second lodge. So with that, I'll catch you guys over in one of the lodges, for that matter. Okay, well, I ran around the main lodge and I really couldn't find any locations or any plaques to where I would want to put either of those trophies. It's moments like this where I really wish that you could put like the ibex species on these kind of middle-sized plaques here, but of course they don't let you. So therefore, I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna slap at least one of the trophies. Can I put them on that plaque? Yes, I can. So I'm gonna take that mule deer down. Actually, you know what? I have so many like diamond mule deer and stuff. I might as well just put that diamond in the grind lodge where I have just random trophies from grinds. And since this is the second main lodge, why don't we just put the diamond ibex here? Kind of laying down there, looking absolutely beautiful. Maybe we can do something with the platform, kind of match it with that one. I like that. And then we can rotate him. We'll have the albino ronda right here. And we kind of just casually walk in there. It really lets you get a scale of how small these things really are and how big their horns really are when they're here in the lodge. And my gosh, do these things look amazing. I think that just made this room so much better. Yeah, I really like that. Maybe we can get her in kind of more of a interesting looking position to catch the eye better, considering the fact that, you know, she doesn't have those horns. I like that. Diamonds in the background there, great big diamond moose there. Need some type of small game bird to put over here, or a rabbit or something. But as for the second lodge, I mean, this lodge is slowly but surely coming together. We pretty much filled the whole main lodge, and with the main lodge, we only really replaced trophies in there because we've ran out of plaques. So pretty much anything else that's insane, but not insane enough to be inside of the main lodge, comes to this lodge, and slowly but surely it's becoming insane. But hey, if you guys did in fact enjoy this video, please let me know down below by smashing that like button and subscribing. It is very, very much appreciated, as I am a 16-year-old content creator trying to turn this into my full-time career. So literally any support is very, very much appreciated. The best thing you could do is hit the like button, as it tells YouTube that you enjoyed the video and it'll push it to more people just like yourself. These kind of casual hunting videos like this never do very well for me, but for that 1, 2, maybe 3,000 people if I'm lucky that enjoy those kind of random map, random direction videos, you can always count on a video every once in a while from Squid. I love you guys. You guys are the best community on the face of the earth. We are the best Call of the Wild channel. We say it all the time. Join the Discord server and you'll soon find out why. I'm in there pretty much every day in public voice chat. Live streams about 6 PM Eastern time pretty much every day. And with that being said, my friends, as always, you guys are watching Squidster Gaming. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next banger. Peace out, my gamers.